Before we talk about scandals and struggles, we must look at the boy who will one day inherit the crown, Prince George. His future will be shaped by the choices made today. This is the story of the monarchy's past, present, and uncertain future.
Imagine being just 12 years old, kicking a soccer ball in the park, and suddenly realizing your life is mapped out to rule a nation. Sounds unreal, right? But for Prince George, this is reality. Born into the world of crowns, palaces, and centuries of tradition, George Alexander Louis has a destiny that few can imagine. Behind the royal pageantry, there's a story of careful parenting, secret pressures, and a push for a childhood as normal as possible. In 2025, his life offers surprises that might change how we think about monarchy forever. A normal boy with an extraordinary destiny. What if your parents waited until you were 7 to tell you the biggest secret of your life? That's exactly what happened with George. Born on July 22, 2013, to Prince William and Kate Middleton, George began life like any energetic, mischievous kid. His parents protected him from the weight of kingship, wanting him to just be a child. Royal experts say William, who grew up with constant royal scrutiny, knew the dangers of early pressure. He wanted George to play, explore, and grow without the heavy crown looming over him. Picture this: a boy who dreams of flying planes, follows Aston Villa Football Club passionately, and enjoys family barbecues with the Middletons. The Wales family keeps things grounded, literally. No yelling, no spankings, just calm guidance and empathy. And here's the twist: George will be the first British king with a commoner mom, breaking centuries of aristocratic tradition while keeping family life remarkably relatable. Preparing for the throne. Ever wonder how a child prepares to lead a country? For George, it's a careful, slow process. He's finishing up at Lambrook School, a small co-ed school near Windsor, where he studies alongside Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. Next stop might be Eton College, the historic school his father attended. But William and Kate aren't rushing. They want George to enjoy childhood before titles and duties fully arrive. William teaches George to see duty as destiny, turning responsibility into choice. Kate's middle-class upbringing guides lessons in emotional intelligence, resilience, and real-world values. George's education is more than academics. Outdoor adventures and time with grandparents like King Charles teach him leadership and empathy. Stepping into the spotlight. What does a 12-year-old king in training do at a royal tea? He chats with war heroes like a seasoned diplomat. In May 2025, George attended Buckingham Palace's VE Day celebrations, asking detailed questions about submarines and D-Day. Experts noticed his confident posture, head high, chest open, a quiet sign of grooming for future leadership. This isn't random. William and Kate use controlled exposure, introducing George to public duties slowly. He's waved from palace balconies, served as a page at coronations, and even flown in helicopters. Challenges ahead. Is kingship all grandeur and celebration? Not at all. George felt the weight of royal responsibility after Queen Elizabeth's death in 2022 at age 9. Anxiety and public scrutiny loom large, with separate flights and security protocols shaping his daily life. Add climate crises, social media eyes, and a slimmer, modern monarchy under King Charles, and George's path is far from easy. The weight of the crown isn't just a metaphor, it's real. But with parents who emphasize empathy, he's building strength for a compassionate reign, a modern monarchy. Fast forward, George could lead a tech-savvy, eco-conscious monarchy. Inspired by Charles, sustainability may define his reign. Being the first king born in the social media era, George might bring innovations. Here's the kicker. William might delay giving George the Prince of Wales title until he finishes school, prioritizing education over ceremony. George's reign may be leaner, people-focused, and collaborative, blending age-old traditions with modern values. In conclusion, Prince George's story hooks us because it's real. He's not just a future king waiting in the wings. He's a boy navigating destiny with family, empathy, and a touch of normal magic. At 12, he's already shaping what it means to wear the crown, and his untold truths may redefine royalty for generations.
But George's crown will depend on the choices of his parents, and the path they choose as the monarchy faces its greatest challenges yet.
Picture this. A young prince, once a boy walking behind his mother's coffin, now preparing to wear the crown of a nation. What if the monarchy's future rests not on tradition alone, but on one man's ability to modernize it? The British monarchy is shifting, and Prince William stands in the spotlight. With King Charles III facing serious health battles, the question is louder than ever. What happens next for the crown? King Charles III. Start with the man already wearing the crown. King Charles III took the throne in 2022 after the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, making history as the oldest monarch to ever begin a reign. Yet his rule has been shadowed by illness. In 2024, Buckingham Palace revealed his cancer diagnosis following prostate treatment. At 76, Charles is still carrying out crucial duties, meeting prime ministers, advising parliament, and steering the Commonwealth, though his public schedule has slowed. His passions for the environment and heritage remain strong. Could history's timeline shift sooner than expected? Charles may not match his mother's record-breaking reign, but his reforms, streamlining the monarchy and cutting costs, have already reshaped the institution. The question now lingers in royal halls and public minds alike. Is Britain witnessing the beginning of the next great royal chapter under Prince William? Prince William's rising role. Enter Prince William, first in line to the throne and already stepping up like a king in training. At 43, he's not just the Prince of Wales and Duke of Cornwall, he's also a devoted dad to George, Charlotte, and Louis. When King Charles's health issues surfaced, William took on more duties, from investitures to Commonwealth events, all while leading his mental health campaign, Heads Together. He even balanced royal work with supporting Kate through her health struggles. With his Earthshot Prize and focus on real-world projects, William looks less like tradition and more like a future king shaping a modern monarchy. The royal chain. Who's next in line? Let's clear it up. After Charles, it's William. After William, his kids. George, Charlotte, and Louis represent the monarchy's future. But here's the hook. What if history throws in a twist? If William were to ascend and then something unexpected happened, young George would inherit. Because of his age, a regent would step in, and laws like the 1937 Regency Act could put Prince Harry in the picture if he lived in the UK. Imagine the drama, the spare holding power while the heir waits to grow up. But reality keeps it steady. William's direct family holds the top 7 spots in the succession. When William becomes king, the moment Charles passes, William instantly becomes king, the 43rd monarch since 1066. Kate will be queen consort, standing firmly at his side. Can you picture it? The bagpipes, the solemn vows, and a new king stepping into history? But William's vision is clear: a slimmer monarchy, fewer working royals, and more focus on issues that matter: climate change, mental health, and community resilience. His coronation, expected to be smaller, less pomp, more purpose. Could this be the reign that trades glitter for grit? The challenge is ahead. No royal journey is without shadows. King Charles's health issues highlight vulnerability. Kate's recovery adds strain. Public debates over taxpayer costs and Republican movements simmer louder. And then there's the elephant in the palace: Prince Harry. Will family rifts weaken the monarchy, or will William's diplomacy heal it? William faces the challenge of keeping the monarchy politically neutral while still making it meaningful in a fast-changing world. In conclusion, so what's next? A monarchy both modern and meaningful, with William steering the ship. Are you ready for a reign that blends centuries of tradition with the urgency of today? From Charles's careful stewardship to William's bold innovations, the monarchy is evolving. As of 2025, Charles continues treatment, while William quietly takes on more weight, proving he's ready. The crown waits. The prince is prepared. The question is, will you cheer when Prince William takes his place as king?
Yet William cannot do it alone. Kate's role as future queen is just as important for the future of the monarchy.
Imagine living every day with the world watching your every move. For Princess Kate, the Princess of Wales, this is her reality. From dazzling gowns to charity events, her life seems like a fairy tale. But behind the smiles and elegance lies a hidden strain that comes with being a royal. What does it really take to shine under such intense pressure? Let's dive into the untold challenges Kate Middleton faces in her royal role. The weight of expectations. Kate Middleton's life looks like a fairy tale, but behind the palace walls, it's anything but simple. At 43, the Princess of Wales is not just a wife and mother. She's the future queen, a symbol watched by millions. Every smile, every outfit, every move is dissected. One wrong step, it's global news. From invasive paparazzi scandals to the crushing pressure of royal duty, Kate has faced storms with quiet strength. But here's the question: how much of her life is her own? Can anyone truly survive under that kind of constant spotlight without breaking? Lessons from a royal mentor. What keeps Kate grounded? A key influence was Prince Philip, the late Duke of Edinburgh. He gave her a blunt but golden rule. If you think the attention is on you personally, you'll end up in trouble. He told her to focus on duty, not fame, and to never look at the camera. This advice shaped Kate into the poised princess we see today. At public events, she talks about causes like mental health or early childhood, never about herself. This discipline helps her navigate the royal spotlight, but it's not easy. How do you stay humble when the world treats you like a celebrity? The cancer journey. In 2024, Kate Middleton's world changed overnight. A cancer diagnosis. After January surgery, tests confirmed the disease, and chemo began. The news stunned millions. But Kate didn't hide. In a video, she explained how she and William comforted their children. "Having William by my side is a great source of comfort," she said. By September, chemo ended, yet she admitted she wasn't fully herself. Then came online conspiracies, claims her video was fake. Imagine battling cancer while strangers doubt your truth. How does she endure? Balancing family and duty. Picture this: a mother shielding her children while the world speculates. Kate delayed her cancer announcement until school holidays, proving family comes first, even if rumors spiraled online. Edited photos, "Where is Kate?" trends, endless pressure. Yet when she reappeared at Trooping the Color in June 2024, the crowd roared. Smiling, graceful, unshaken, fans said she nailed being a princess. But behind the poise lies a question: how long can she juggle it all? The social media storm. Social media has made royal life tougher, as Princess Anne noted. "There was no social media in my day, and it's probably made it more difficult." Kate faces a constant stream of online chatter, some supportive, some cruel. In 2024, a doctored Mother's Day photo sparked a Photogate scandal, with Kate apologizing for editing it. The incident fueled conspiracy theories, showing how hard it is for royals to control their narrative in the digital age. Can you imagine the stress of every post being dissected? A queen in waiting. Despite the challenges, Kate shines. Her charity work, like the 5 Big Questions on the Under 5 survey, focuses on early childhood development. Her style, dubbed the Kate Middleton effect, boosts British fashion by millions. As she prepares for her future as queen, Kate's resilience is clear. She's not just surviving, she's thriving, with William by her side and the public's support. Kate Middleton's life is a blend of glamour and grit. From media storms to health battles, she faces pressures most of us can't imagine. Yet she remains a symbol of grace and duty. What's the secret to her strength? It's her focus on family, her commitment to service, and the lessons from those like Prince Philip. As she navigates royal life, Kate proves that even under pressure, she's a true queen in waiting.
But while William and Kate work to secure the future, the wounds of the past still divide the family.
Once upon a time, Prince William and Prince Harry weren't just brothers. They were inseparable. They played football in palace gardens, shared secrets, and leaned on each other when their mother, Princess Diana, died in 1997. The world watched them walk behind her coffin, side by side, united in grief. Their bond looked unbreakable, but today, the story is heartbreakingly different. The brothers are divided with whispers of jealousy, anger, and mistrust. The burning question remains: what shattered William and Harry's once unshakable brotherhood? A bond built on pain. The death of Princess Diana shaped both William and Harry's lives. At just 15 and 12 years old, they had to mourn their mother in front of the entire world. For years, they found comfort in each other. Harry once called William the only person on this planet who really understands what I've been through. This bond was powerful. They called themselves a team of two. Even when royal duties began to shape William's life differently from Harry's, they still leaned on each other. The heir versus the spare. Here lies the first big divide: their roles in the monarchy. William was always the heir, the future king of England. Harry was the spare, important but secondary. Royal insiders say this difference affected how they were treated by both the palace and the press. William had a clear path with support, guidance, and protection. Harry often felt like he was left in the shadows. In his memoir, Spare, 2023, Harry wrote that he felt like he was born only in case something happened to Willie. Enter Meghan Markle. The arrival of Meghan Markle, an American actress, turned Harry's world upside down. He fell in love fast and wanted his family to embrace her. But William reportedly urged him to take it slow. Harry saw this as doubt, not support, and the rift began. When Meghan married Harry in 2018, many hoped she would heal the brothers' bond. Instead, she became a lightning rod. Meghan admitted to tensions with Kate in her Oprah interview. Meanwhile, tabloids attacked Meghan, and Harry believed William failed to protect her, deepening their divide. The explosive exit. In 2020, Harry and Meghan shocked the world by stepping down as senior royals. The press called it Megxit. The brothers were officially on opposite sides of the royal drama. William reportedly felt blindsided by Harry's decision. According to royal sources, William believed Harry abandoned not just the family, but also their duty to the crown. Harry, however, said he had no choice. He accused the palace of failing to protect Meghan from racist and unfair press coverage. Harry's memoir, Bombshells. In 2023, Harry released his book, Spare, and it revealed shocking details. He claimed that William once physically attacked him during a heated argument about Meghan. Harry also said William and Kate encouraged him to wear a controversial Nazi costume to a party when he was younger. These revelations stunned the world. To many, it looked like Harry had burned the last bridges with his brother. Can they ever heal? Despite years of tension, there have been flickers of hope. In 2021, William and Harry stood together to unveil a statue of their mother, Princess Diana. For a moment, it felt like 1997 again. Two grieving boys united. The world prayed it marked healing, but hope faded quickly. Harry's life in California with Meghan contrasts sharply with William's path to kingship. Historian Robert Lacey calls it a tragedy. Brothers once inseparable, now worlds apart. In conclusion, here's the truth. The William and Harry story isn't just about royalty, it's about family. Two brothers shaped by tragedy, torn by duty, and trapped under the world's spotlight. Millions relate because family rifts, jealousy, and disagreements are universal. The question remains, can time heal their wounds? Or is their bond broken forever? Only they know. Once William and Harry were Diana's boys, united and inseparable. Today they walk different paths, divided by duty and distance. Yet the world still waits, hoping one day they'll reunite. Not as royals or rivals, but simply as brothers bound by love.
Even as the rift continues, one woman's memory still looms over everything: Princess Diana.
Imagine a princess walking into a room where fear ruled, hugging AIDS patients while the world turned away. Picture her stepping onto a minefield, risking life to save others. That was Diana, the people's princess. Even 28 years after her tragic death in 1997, her influence is everywhere. But the real story? Her sons, William and Harry, are carrying her fire forward, changing the monarchy in ways no one expected. Let's dive in. The princess who broke the rules. What if one woman could shake a 1,000-year-old institution? Diana did. Born in 1961, she married Prince Charles in 1981 and became a global phenomenon. She championed mental health, fought homelessness, and took on deadly landmines. She laughed with children, cried with the hurting, and never hid her emotions. Her death at 36 shocked the world, but her legacy? Unbreakable. Millions began opening up about struggles inspired by her courage. That spark? It's alive in William and Harry. Prince William. Ever wonder how a future king balances duty with compassion? Meet William, 43, Prince of Wales. As heir to the throne, he's shaping a monarchy that's approachable, empathetic, and fiercely protective, just like Diana. His mission? Ending homelessness. Inspired by childhood trips with Diana to shelters, he launched the Homewards Initiative. On what would have been Diana's 64th birthday in 2025, he revealed bold plans to house the vulnerable. William serves at Center Point and the Passage, handing out meals and hugs, reminding those overlooked that they matter. Mental health is another battlefield. With Heads Together, co-founded with Harry and Kate, William talks openly about grief and anxiety, breaking the royal stiffness. Environmentally, his Earthshot Prize rewards innovations fighting climate change. In 2025 alone, he donated to Hurricane Beryl victims and became patron of the College of Paramedics. William's vision? A monarchy that serves the people. And he's fiercely guarding his family, shielding Kate and their kids, George, Charlotte, and Louis, from media storms, learning from Diana's battles inside palace walls. Prince Harry. What happens when a prince rejects tradition for purpose? Harry, 40, shows us. Since stepping back from royal duties in 2020, he moved to California with Meghan and their kids. Yet Diana's spirit drives him. His flagship, the Invictus Games, supporting wounded veterans worldwide. In 2025, despite criticism calling him divisive, he continues to lead, embodying Diana's empathy for the overlooked. Harry also fights landmines with the Halo Trust, retracing Diana's famous Angola walk in July 2025 to educate children and push for a mine-free world. Mental health remains central. Through Arcuel and BetterUp, he shares personal struggles to destigmatize emotional challenges. His charity, Sentabali, supporting African youth affected by HIV/AIDS, flourishes even amid 2025 controversies. Rumors swirl. Could he resume royal duties? Either way, Harry is reshaping the monarchy from afar, global, human, and bold. Two brothers, one legacy. Can two brothers oceans apart still honor their mother's values? Absolutely. William and Harry both prioritize authenticity for their children, naming daughters Charlotte and Lilibet with Diana as their middle name. They champion mental health and youth empowerment, supporting the Diana Award and mentoring young changemakers in 2025. Empathy, service, courage. These are Diana's gifts, passed to her sons. They might differ in style, but the heartbeat is hers.
From Diana's compassion to William's duty and Kate's quiet strength, the monarchy continues to evolve. But the question remains, will it survive intact for George's generation? The monarchy's future is being written right now. Prince George represents the next chapter, but will it be one of unity and strength, or division and decline? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for part 3, where we uncover the scandals and secrets that could shape the monarchy's fate forever.